What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match and Barcelona beat Barbastro 3-2 in the round of 32 of the Copa del Rey to advance to the round 16, which of course the draw will be taking place tomorrow. On paper, it looked like a tight game, but I think overall Barcelona did dominate this game, and I wouldn't say it was very comfortable, but it was a slightly easy progression to the next round. And the line for this match is on the screen for you right now. A fairly strong side. It was Iñaki Peña in goal, a back four of Koundé, Araujo, Christensen, and Hector Fort, midfield three of Romeo de Jong and Fermin Lopez, and a front three of Raphinha, Ferran Torres, and Joao Felix. We saw the likes of course, Lewandowski, Victor Roque, Gundogan, Inigo Martinez, who didn't survive too long, and Sergi Roberto off the bench. I think overall it was a comfortable advancement for Barcelona. I think we saw in the first half pure domination. Again, this is what you expect when you field a team as strong as Xavi did field. Again, cup where Xavi needs to win in order to keep his job come May and June time. We don't really have the strong squad enough to really make those kind of rotations that we do want to rotate, that we do like to see, especially in the Copa del Rey. The fact that we only saw one B player throughout the whole entire game is a bit sad. I would love to have seen Casado or Cobrasi come in and make an appearance. We only saw Hector Fort, who did play the full 90. Credit to him, had a really good game. Apart from that, though, it was as we expected. We feel like a very strong team against a very poor side, and it showed in that first half. We absolutely dominated them. They couldn't even get in our own final third. I think they had maybe one shot from a deep throw-in. That was pretty much it. Second half, though, the situation did turn completely. Barcelona came in very, relaxed, very quiet, where Barbastro were really pushing. In that 15 minutes from the restart, they were pushing us a lot. Then we got them on the counter-attack from Raphinha. Beautiful crossing from Hector Fort to Raphinha, who scores. After that, they keep pushing. Joao Felix gives away a really weird corner kick. He's in no man's land. He tried to pass it to Hector Fort, but it goes all the way out for a corner kick. Corner comes in, the player handballs it. The player who scores is offside as well, so it's a completely illegal goal, but the goal of course stood since there is no VAR. They still kept on pushing. Again, Barcelona really sloppy in the middle of the park, especially in that midfield. We get a penalty at the end from a handball from the defender. Lewandowski scores it. Go to the other end, Fermin Lopez gives away a penalty. They scored it. I still think, again, overall it was comfortable, but I will say this: the fact that Barcelona did not keep a clean sheet and didn't win this game by 2 goals is a terrible sight to see. I am shocked that we didn't win this game by 2 goals. It's now been over 3 or 4 months. The last time we won a game by more than 2 goals was against, I believe, Royal Antwerp 5-0 in the Champions League. Of course, we beat Betis 5-0 over that weekend, and then 5-0 against Antwerp midweek. Since then, we have not won a game by more than 2 goals. All of our other games have been won by 1 goals, 2-1s, 3-2s, whatever the case may be. We thought that today the deadlock might have been broken, but it wasn't. We were up 2-0, we were up 3-1, couldn't keep it in the end. This team is conceding a lot of goals. Now, in terms of the players' individual performances, I think everyone kind of performed to the expectation levels that we expect. I think Iñaki Peña in goal, firstly, he's on fraud watch. Madre mia. This man cannot catch a ball to save his life. His commanding of the box is shocking. We saw Koundé yell at him in the second half as well, telling him to talk and communicate. Because I've seen Iñaki Peña now play, 7 games in a row. I don't see his mouth moving once. He keeps Ter Stegen back there, commanding his defense, telling players to come in, to pass back to him. And Iñaki Peña's lips do not move in between the sticks. And he has been very shaky recently. Again, not catching the ball when it comes to him as well, doing a lot of these weird punches. We see Ter Stegen do those one-hand punches when he cannot catch it, but the ball is coming right to him where he can catch it, and he'll double fist it away, which makes no sense. He did the same thing against Las Palmas on Thursday as well. Major fraud watch on Iñaki Peña. In the back four, had a good game. I think Koundé really showed that pre-injury Koundé. Araujo did his job. I think Christensen was solid. Hector Fort, I think, played well again under the conditions, out of position as well. In the midfield, Romeo might be the worst signing this club has made in the past 10 years. He was getting cooked by the Barbastro midfield. Could not control the ball, was getting pressed, was losing the ball, could not pass. You cannot tell me it's just on his ability. His confidence might be on the floor. Xavi says that, he's a mentality monster. Mentality my arse. His head is completely gone. Peak Andre Gomez was not this bad. Romeo is move in ways in which I've never thought he would move, especially after his great preseason and first 2 or 3 games with Barcelona. He's lost the plot. If we can get rid of him now or in the summer by any means necessary, it has to be done. I think even as a backup option to our potential pivot signing in the summer, it's not worth it, man. How are you not, at least putting in a shift against Barbastro? I said at the beginning of the live stream as well, I said I'm not expecting the Romeo masterclass. I'm just expecting him to put in a decent shift. That is it. Couldn't even do that. Absolutely shocking. I think Frankie de Jong was very, very good. Again, without him, we probably would have had a difficult result. He made a lot of recoveries in that second half. Great runs in that first half. I think Fermin Lopez overall had a okay game. I think he got him behind a lot in that first half. Probably should have scored a brace, I would say, at least. Could have had a hat-trick as well. Missed a few chances. The second half gone a bit quiet. In the front line, I think Ferran Torres put in the shift, did miss, of course, that 1v1 in the second half. Apart from that, I think he was fairly quiet. I think Raphinha, on paper, goal and assists. I mean, this man, you could say, plays okay, but on the paper, he gets those numbers that you want to see, goals and assists. So, I mean, fair play to him. Only played about an hour. I thought he played alright. Was getting him behind a lot in the Barbastro defense. Again, as you expect for him. Joaquin Bonito, world-class player against a 5th division side. I think Joao Felix in the first half was alright. I think second half, he was very, very poor. Of course, cost us the first goal by giving away that corner kick, especially when Barbastro were dominating that 45th minute to the hour mark. He was way off the mark, was not connecting with passes with Hector Fort, losing the ball sidly in the midfield. Yes, he's getting roughed up and fouled quite a bit, but couldn't control the ball whatsoever, in my opinion. In terms of the substitutions, I think Lewandowski, Gundogan didn't really do much. Poor Indigo comes in, looks like he suffered a relapse of his injury. We're hearing right now that the news isn't great. He could be out for another month. Which, again, who do you blame? Again, the medical staff did not rush him back whatsoever. He was taking his time. He's come back now. He only came on, I think, in the 65th minute or so. He's not, starting the game or anything like that. He only lasted, I think, about 9 minutes. But we'll wait and see how that goes. Who are the other subs? Missing it off the top of my head. Victor Roque came in, didn't really get into the game, had that one chance at the end of the game. Should have put that away. That's now 2 clear-cut chances he's missed against Las Palmas and in this game. On the left wing, especially when Lewandowski came in, couldn't really get into it. Roberto, who came on for Indigo, Roberto, I think, put in the shift. He did some good recoveries, especially in those dying moments when Barbastro were moving through. But yeah, it is a bit. The only thing that's really disappointing about this game, there's 2 things. One, seeing Bartomeo's face. I mean, I'm pissed off. I've seen that today. And secondly, not reaching those objectives that we want to reach. Win by more than 2 goals, get a clean sheet. If we're not getting a clean sheet or winning by 2 goals in this game, we're not doing it all this season. Now, I think Barcelona are going to go out throughout the rest of the season, win their games 3-2, 2-1, 3-2, 2-1, 1-0, maybe get a clean sheet here and there. But winning by 2 goals is now becoming a rare sight at Barcelona, which I never thought I would see the day. And whether you blame that on the players or Xavi remains to be seen. In terms of Xavi today, I think he, got the result that we wanted. Again, in terms of the goals we conceded and the chances that we get in the way, I think they had an open header miss in the second half. First half, they had like a sniff. So out of the 4 chances they had today, they scored 2, so they were clinical. But then again, the corner kick given away, the goal was offside and a handball. The penalty, again, is a penalty. So where people say Xavi, we can't win by 2 goals, I see the struggle to where to blame Xavi. He picked a strong team. Again, he went for it in this tournament because he knows that he needs to win this, and also how there's really no room to rotate. Now the squad's going to probably go to Saudi Arabia, travel today or tomorrow. Got the game on Thursday against Osasuna. Massive game, of course, to try to win a cup in the next week. So again, for Xavi today, I think he had a decent game. We'd love to see the subs come in a bit earlier. Quite sure he didn't make a sub at halftime, but nonetheless, got the job done, and that's all you can really ask from him. Of course, leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. What your thoughts on the performance, the result, any personnel that really stood out to you, anyone who really, you have questions for. I think Felix and Romeo did not, help their case today at all. I don't think anyone performed exceptionally well. I think everyone performed to expectations. I think Conde had a really good game after his recent, shite over the past few weeks since his post-injury. Apart from that, though, I think it was just a solid day at the office. Again, the scoreline doesn't really suggest it, but it was, let's be honest, a comfortable victory for Barcelona. I think besides the last 2 minutes and that 15-minute period at the start of the second half, I think Barcelona really cruised this game, and that's what you expected from the lineup that we put out and for the team that we are facing. Anyways, leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe as well if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the live stream for the round 16 draw in the morning. I will see you guys for that. Take care, and Forza Barca.
Yeah.